everybody, it's Bronwyn from the Sentry box, and today on our lists we are talking about stocking stuffers. So these are our top 10 stocking stuffers. Just a note, make sure you know what kind of gamer you are purchasing things for, because there's some things on this list that not everyone will like, but certain categories of gamers will love. To start us off is dice. No one can ever have enough dice. This is something you can look for something really pretty and it's still functional. There's lots of different sizes. You could just get them a regular pretty set, or there's larger dice if you want to be getting them something a little bit different. The next thing on our list is Magic card booster packs. If they're a Magic player, getting them a couple of their favorite sets boosters is a good choice. You never know what rare card could be in the packs, so it could wind up being the best gift of all. So next one is for an X-Wing gamer. Make sure you find out what faction they prefer first, and then you could get them a ship. It doesn't really matter if they have it or don't, because they might want multiples of it, and if it's something they don't have, maybe they can try out something new. So that's a good choice, or you could get them different little upgraded pieces, so they just look a little nicer. The next item on the list is dice accessories. So there's a few different kinds. There's dice rings or counter rings, which are used by people and look kind of pretty. There are dice towers, which are used for rolling dice and not having them fly off the table, and some of them double as a storage container. And of course, there are dice bags. All of these can be used by pretty much anybody. The next item on the list is Love Letter. There's a few different variants of the game, so you could pick something that you think would speak to them. For example, there's the classic, there's a Hobbit version, a Batman version, an Archer version. One of them has to speak to the kind of gamer that you're buying for. It's also a really good game for anyone to play, so it'll be a good family game to pick up right away. So if you have a miniature game player in the family and they like to paint them, a good stocking stuffer would be some paints or paintbrushes. It's probably a good idea to look at what they already have and either see if they need topping up of a certain paint or a color that they don't have. The next item on the list that is not as fun but very practical are card sleeves. There are just plain ones that are clear that you can put over anything, or there's some with cool designs on the back. So there is a little bit of playroom in what you get. Make sure you just find out what size they need. And board gamers and Magic players can use these alike. So the next item on the list that works really well for rolling up and filling up the top section of the stocking is banners. We have some that are Harry Potter themed and Game of Thrones themed. They look really nice and they're not too expensive. Another good stocking stuffer is just a small game. So there's games like Hanabi that would be really great because everyone loves it. It's nice and co-op and it's easy to learn. There's lots of games that are within that same category like Timeline or Sushi Go that will also fit quite well. The last item on our list is there are some extra token sets. They're just generic things that can go into almost any game to improve their look. So from coins to better looking meeples, there's a few options that any board gamer would be happy to get. So that's been our list of stocking stuffers. Let us know what you think would also be a good idea. And if you are still having troubles figuring out what to get to put in, just talk to our staff and we'll be able to help you out and find something small